Welcome to Tactical Reviews for a look at Spyderco's new version of the Manix 2, which is a lightweight salt edition. So in the box we have the normal information leaflet and sticker. So let's get in and have a really good look at this knife. The Manix 2 is not new in Spyderco's lineup. It's a ball bearing lock folder. However, it is new as a salt edition, so that's why we have the yellow handle and a MagnaCut blade, and in being lightweight, which is the FRN handle version. So with the lightweight models, what we have is an FRN handle, and there isn't a steel liner, which is giving us quite a weight saving. With the FRN scales, there's a really effective grip pattern that Spyderco have developed, where these sections vary in their position and giving you plenty of grip. There's the Spyderco wire pocket clip, which can be put onto the other side, and as I mentioned before, the Manix 2 is a bearing lock, so this sprung plunger pushes a ball bearing in and locks the blade open. Let's come in even closer. So very close up now. So the lanyard hole, the handle bolts, which are blank on one side and with a Torx head on the other. So same with the pocket clip bolt, which you would swap around if you move the pocket clip to the other side. Then the pivot bolt. The pivot bolt actually does have the Torx screw head both sides. Let's look at the function of the lock. And while that's in the open position, we look inside the grips. You can see the spring for the lock there, and the fact that this lightweight handle is just the FRN material. Something I did notice is with this MagnaCut blade, the laser engraving is very similar in colour, I'll put it that way. So you have to just get the light in the right angle to really see that clearly. Do that on the other side there. So, and then we have, a Spyderco leaf-shaped blade, full flat grind, big opening hole, jimping for grip, and that forward finger position. Just go back out a little bit to see handling better, and just a little look at the handling. So take a grip position like so, or choke up on the blade. And I didn't point it out when we were really zoomed in. In fact, I'm going to go back and zoom in again. So there was that bit I forgot to look at in the close-up before. So with the original Manix, there would have been some grip that the steel liner would have had. With the FRN version, that is actually moulded in. So if you just look at the edge there, we've got this grip. Same in the finger groove, and just on the back here. So that's all moulded in to the FRN. Okay, let's move on to the detailed technical measurements. So here we start the detailed technical measurements for the Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight Salt Edition. So we don't have any sheath pouch or anything else, just the knife. So this is on its own 82.3 grams. So folded length is 11.8 centimeters. Also, because we haven't got a sheath or anything, I'm going to take the folded width. So widest point 45.3 millimeters. Open length is 20.4 centimeters. Blade length is 86 millimeters. Handle thickness, I will ignore the lock and the clip and just take handle thickness there of 12 millimeters. Handle depth, we'll just see where the widest point is. So widest point 30.7 millimeters. Balance point is including the fact the clip is fitted. It's just rocking there. And the balance point is 10.7 centimeters from the tip. Blade thickness, thickest point here behind the opening hole, it's 3 millimeters. It's a full flat grind, but let's just put a straight edge up against it. And there we go, full flat grind. So the grind length and the blade depth will be the same. And at the deepest point of the blade. That is 32.8 millimeters. Primary grind angle. Looks nice and fine. There we are. And that is 4 degrees and 32 minutes. So 4 degrees, 32 minutes. Factory edge bevel angles. So the right hand factory edge bevel angle is 19 degrees and the left hand is 16 degrees. Point angle. And that, I've used the wrong section, let's do it again. That is 50 degrees. Thickness behind the edge. .55 millimeters. Just redo that. So 0.54 millimeters. There is slight rake here. So that is about 13 degrees rake. And onto the sharpness. So factory edge sharpness. Center measurement. 151 grams. Sharpness at the heel. 162 grams. And tip sharpness, 164 grams. Thank you for joining me, and remember, get informed, be prepared, stay sharp.